Hello, Bethrezen. I'm Steven. We've met on the Discord, and I am playtesting your level. So I have given lots of playtests. I've done lots of level design, and the way I give playtests that I've learned works the best is by doing just stream of consciousness. Just like I'm going to talk a lot, and it's going to be rambly, but it means I'm going to be unfiltered, and that gets you the best data. That's the way I do it for everyone. That's the way I ask people to do it for me. So I'm just gonna just announce everything I'm seeing and feeling as it happens. And as part of that, the other thing is I'm really good at not reading or watching anything else that people have posted. I just play. So I don't have any like expectations even. So this is absolutely all new to me other than I fired up the game and saw the starting screen, then hit record. Okay, without further ado, I'm just gonna start playing. Okay, I woke up here and I see this really clear framing. And then I saw the stuff began life above, the stuff I'm looking at right now began life above the ground and then fell into place. That was totally fine. I think, okay, that's walled off. Cool, this looks good. I like the framing. It definitely says go forward, but this is blocked off, so go to the right. I'm seeing, these are dev textures, but they work. The gray and the orange, I like these contrasting colors. That leads my eye this way, along with the star that you have here. Okay, what else? Crowbar, gravity gun. Okay, cool. Super duper cool. You've got a red car over here that also catches my attention. As I said, stream of consciousness. Ooh, there's a bad guy. There are two bad guys. Oh, there's a shotgun. Okay, that's good. Excellent. Okay. That's cool. Oops. That was me falling off the stairs. You might want to put a rail there. It's really easy to fall off like I just did. That's pretty smart. Okay, cool. You got some LOD happening, where stuff's popping in and out. So I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be seeing where I'm going through there or not. So that's something for you to be aware of. Ooh, bad guys. Okay. I like this. Oh, good. Good job placing a gun behind cover. I don't think I'd have ever seen the gun I just picked up, but I was always going to go over here, and because you have dead bodies, and this is clearly cover, so it makes sense to me that I picked up a gun when it's often really jarring when you just sort of pick something up. So cool. Are you alive? Not anymore. You're not alive. Cool. I like that you got the little guys in the foreground and the bigger, tougher bad guy back here. That's something I've learned is really important, is if you're going to have an open area, like this is pretty open, I like the density of props you have here, this level of detail is good, but like this is mostly an open rectangle, and then you have bad guys. So I've learned the hard way, when you have an open-ish space like this, it's really important to have a hierarchy of options. So I have the little dudes in the foreground, low threat, the big dude in the background, bigger threat, but I got scared and killed the little guys because they were right in front of me. So I feel as the player like I made a mistake, but I feel like it was my fault. So that's good. That's good player choice. Okay. My level design brain my spidey sense is tingling that, this falling off is supposed to draw my attention somewhere, and there we go. I haven't had to break anything open with the crowbar yet, and I didn't start with it, so this doesn't scream. Okay, I'm a level designer, so I saw this. I figured it out. I don't know if a civilian, if someone who just plays games, would have noticed this. You're doing some color coding in other areas, like with these red cars being over here, and with the big red star saying, hey, look at me. So you might want to put a red prop here to continue the color coding. There are red egg crates, just like red boxes, and also like red ammo cans and stuff like that, that I think would work. That's cool. I look forward to going through there. I look forward to going through there. Here's how I like to play games. This is good. This is giving me, Steven, the ability to make choices and play games the way I like to. I get to do my play style right now. This is how I play games that are... But this is not an open world game, but it is multilinear, I'm realizing from this spot, and I like that, where I've got one obvious path and another obvious path, and then that third obvious path I passed before, and as the player I now get to decide what to do. I like that in general. It emerges that this is multipath. Also, I don't like to just go in order of the paths that I found. I like to find all routes and then make a decision. Speaking of which, reasonable. Okay, I saw that door and I'm like, ooh, fourth. Okay. Man, you have to give those guys both barrels twice. Okay. Cool. Okay. I'm not gonna waste ammo on you. Yeah. No wasting ammo on you. Or you either. Ooh, but there's combine. Okay.
Depleted.
Okay. I heard combine, not zombine, but combine, and I don't see them. I like that a lot. I've been playtesting a bunch of folks' levels, and in a couple I've been getting shot by enemies I can't see. Being surprised in a game where people are trying to kill you is great. But being shot by an enemy you can't see isn't fair to the player. I feel like I'm just being punished for playing the game. And that's super easy to fix. You just, put the enemy farther away or whatnot. But another way to do it is with what you've done, which is play a sound effect before you see them. That way, I don't know which one of these. This is good. I heard a sound effect, so there's going to be a combine on the other side of the door. But I got 3 doors. I don't know which one is going to hurt me. That's very cool. Okay. So I like that. That's a solution to there's an enemy immediately, but you can't see them. But you played a sound effect, so it's okay. I'm backtracking. Again, your layout's clean, so it lets me backtrack if I want to. Okay, and I was just really curious about what's over here. That head crab was a great example of what I was just saying. I couldn't see him because it's dark, and I was looking the other way, and there's no way to control that. You can't control the way the player is going to look. Even if you draw their attention, they're going to look away eventually. But these guys play a sound effect, so I was able to respond. I couldn't see him, but I didn't get hurt. And even if I did, it would have been my fault. The sound effect triggered. Cool. Audio in games is super important because it's one of the most interactive features I have learned. Ooh. This is sick. I can't get back up here, so I'm choosing not to drop down. But I want to reiterate that, again, stream of consciousness, dude. I know this is going to get old, but it's data for you, and it's important. I am doing my thing, the thing I do when I play Dishonored, which is I want to get right up to where I'm supposed to go, and then not necessarily... Excuse you. Wow. That was scary. Get right up to where I'm supposed to go, and then backtrack because I want to see the other parts of the level. Cool. So I'm not lost. I'm just having fun. Running around. Cool. Nice. This is a believable room. There are enemies here. What would be in this room? Barracks, but there's nothing here for me, so it tells me to keep going. I like this beveled wall. I like that you have I'm a level designer now, but I used to be an environment artist, so I always like to give feedback on stuff like that. This beveled wall is just more interesting. It also makes sure the player is going to see it as they round the bend. Ooh, I like these crates. It's difficult to get players to look up. It's difficult to get players to turn. These shelves are just narrowing the pathway, so it's making me turn to the left more, or more likely to turn to the left. Once again, not wasting ammo on little guys. And because you can see through these shelves, it doesn't make it that much more claustrophobic, it just really makes me want to turn. But there is other stuff. Ha ha ha. Switches to gun. Good job. This door is visible from the button that opened it. So that tells me exactly what I did and where I should go. But it's ominous because I couldn't see into the door. So as soon as I hit the button, I had the crowbar, I hit the button, I was just like, shit, and switched to a gun. Good. Cool. I'm not under the impression there's a bunch of stuff in here. I just like smashing crates. Cool. Excellent. Okay, where I really want to go is back in the under the walkway. But again, hello bad guys. Okay, they don't see me. Oh, excellent. I'm beginning to, excuse me, piece together what the other paths were going to lead me, which is back to this main room. Awesome. Okay. This is allowing me to do, you're following the pillars of an immersive sim, a game like Deus Ex or Dishonored, which is have the player able to do 4 things: observe, plan, execute, and respond. So I keep coming back to Dishonored because you're doing some stuff that Dishonored does, and it's clear to me that you're doing that. This vista, where I can look out and see the dudes inside, is letting me do those 4 steps that I just mentioned. I can observe what's going on, I can make a plan for what to do, I can do it, and see how, and also it's going to give me physical space to respond. I want to... do I have grenades? Negative. Okay, and I don't have... okay, cool. I want to begin taking out these guys so I can then take out those guys. Cool. I have a clear plan based on the clear layout in front of me. Okay. Before I do that, though, I'm going to be true to myself and go back to the cool spot. I like this. I realized about this about Doom, which is that you should be able to go anywhere in a level from the far end of a level to the other far end in 30 seconds. And if it takes longer to do that, then you should be in a completely, significantly different part of a level. So I wanted to come back here, and I was also thinking about getting ammo here, and then I simply... oh, nice, the shotgun's my favorite. I love that I have ammo. Yeah, you have cool paths that aren't too complicated, but they are interesting, and I'm able to go back to level start in 30 seconds. That's cool. I'm not confused about should I go down here. I'm just curious. Dope. Okay. Alrighty. If you're getting surprised by the head crab, I'm holding the shotgun and not the crowbar. But I don't want to waste the ammo. Oop, turns off light because he doesn't want to alert anybody. I think this is the area I saw popping in and out when I was looking underneath that vertical door. Oh, no it's not. This is the bottom floor of the space I was just looking at, talking about immersive sim. Okay. I heard someone, so I'm hiding. Yeah, I recognize the danger nuclear stuff sign. Okay, so now I know, I can't see him, but I know it's over there. There's a couple dudes. I really want to go exploring. Am I going to alert? No. Hee. Let's not make a bunch of noise. Let's not make a bunch of noise. Switch this to shotgun. Cool. Oh. Shoot. I forgot about this. Forgot about this area. Or this path from the street at the start. So that's where I came in. That's where more bad guys are. Ooh, I see you. Okay. Cool. I look forward to finding what that is. But also... huh. I laugh because I grew up in the 90s. I'm working on 2000s era retro FPS right now, and you always check the bathrooms. There's always something good in the bathrooms, so that makes me chuckle. Oh, cool. You're rewarding my exploration with lots of ammo. That feels very good. Ooh, and a whole other gun. Oh, you can see the ammo crates clipping here. I'm not sure. I can't pick them up. Gotcha. I wouldn't put stuff down here. It's too hard to see. I can only see them because it was clipping through that bottom shelf. But that's an incredibly small thing. I always want to open these every time I see them. That's not full ammo for you? Oh my god. Nice. I was trying to open the lockers, but that's not you being the level designer. That's just the art saying, hey, you're supposed to open these, and then you can't. Okay. Okay, good navigation. I can tell exactly where I am by looking around. You might want to put up, not different textures, because you're going far enough with just the dev textures, but maybe different props or different things on shelves just to help orient players. Like, I can tell, I play games and I'm a game designer, so I can tell where I am at a glance in these rooms, but most of these hallways are similar width and have shelves in them. So if you put something like a non-interactable prop, like paint cans in this hallway, and then just like boxes in this hallway, that might make it a little bit quicker to identify where you are, you know. Players should be able to identify at a glance what room they're in. My gut's telling me the average player... The big head crabs. Okay, the average player might have trouble. Okay, gotta crouch. I'm a little stuck in here. Ooh, I'm hearing the Geiger counter. Okay, I had to jump to get out of that. These are tricky. I see what you did, why you made this a small spot where you have to crawl, because it's super scary when you have the fast head crabs, the black legs, come after you, but that was tricky. I would either make that a little bigger so you're not... My suggestion here is make it claustrophobically small, but not so that you have to crouch, because it's a pain in the ass to have to, and I'm not sure you'd have time for this, to fiddle with the exact dimensions of the brushes to make sure that you don't get stuck, other than to make sure you can fully stand. So you could keep the aesthetic you've got going here, which is claustrophobia and being attacked by two fast head crabs, but you could just, like, the width of this hallway I think is great. It does claustrophobia very well, but I can still move around a little bit. So the fact that I can't stand up. Oh, I can stand up. Okay, cool. I couldn't get off the ladder very easily, though. I had to start jumping around. Interesting. I'm not sure why I got stuck then. But, oh, man, am I going to get stuck now? No. Okay. If I jump, I can get off the ladder. I didn't realize that, though. I think I was jumping in place, and I was crouching. I recommend making this opening one where you can stand up. I like the claustrophobia, so keep it narrow is my suggestion. You're doing really well. I think this area and how I got stuck a little bit is like the one thing that's, I don't even want to say problematic, because you're doing really well. But yeah, that's the one area where I actually suggest making a change. Cool. Also, I'm happy you did platforming, just because I love first-person platforming. And it's one of the things that makes Half-Life really cool and special, but not a lot of people do it. Ooh, I thought I was standing in the goop. Alright, see what I plug in. Power's back on. Okay, I didn't know the power was out. Okay. No. Okay. That was good. That was my own fault. Okay, so I either did something out of sequence because of the multi-linear, like multiple options layout, and I didn't know the power was out. I've been walking around lights this whole time, and I never would have thought the power was out because everything's lit. So I either did something out of sequence, like I said, or there is no actual power outage. I know I clearly solved the puzzle, but right now I don't know what the puzzle does. Or I didn't know, yeah, I solved the problem that didn't, I did a solution for no problem. There we go. Okay, good job giving the player health in this room. I was getting hurt. Cool. I have a feeling this is the big room. Oh. Oh no, it's not valved off. Good. I was thinking, shoot, this is a collider issue. You might want to put this pipe, like I'm not moving, like I tapped W and S and I'm sliding back and forth like this. You might want to put this pipe all the way to this wall, just to avoid that. Because also, I can't jump off of it. I'm going to have to hurt myself right now. Can I crouch and do this? No. I'm going to have to go into the muck. Okay.
Hazardous radiation levels detected. Seek medical attention.
Trying not to get stuck again, so I'm jumping on it cautiously. And that worked. Okay. Good job with the railing and the pipe. I sprinted to get back up here. I think you might have to. And I was caught by those props. Cool. Okay. Ladders. Even in Half-Life, ladders suck. Yeah, I can't. This is not your fault at all. These are ladders. They suck. I'm just trying to jump off and I keep getting stuck. Okay, there we go. I just spammed the jump button. Okay. I think. Oh, good job. This is the room with that had boards over it, next to the big fight room. So, but you are locked. Okay. Yep. Here are the bad guys. Kind of want to go back now. Interesting. That's okay. I know what's going on. That room, I was like, there's probably bad guys in here. I'm going back. Yeah. Okay. There we go. This is not the big scary room I was thinking we were next to. Nice. Nice. Okay. This is good and suspenseful. Like I know where I am in the layout. I can't remember if there's a bad guy. Okay. Perfect. Okay. I came in above there, which is where I made my plan. To start out killing people from the top because I have better line of sight. I have a height advantage better. I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to come up here. So I'm kind of going in blind. I'm crouching the entire time I'm doing this because it's suspenseful. I like that there are no railings up here. I feel like I could run down in the open space if I have to. Bad guys? There's where I was, where I made my plan. Okay. Did not mean to do it that way, but so be it. I get to sneak up on him. That's cool. Half-Life is not a stealth game. There's no cover system. There's no way to like one-hit kill. But there are stealth elements like this. I can sneak through the shadows. This is very immersive. I like this. Oh man. That's fun. That's always cool. Overhearing clear dialogue. I see why you rewarded me with the pistol in that room where I was like, oh man, you're rewarding me with exploration. Rewarding my exploration. The pistol is more accurate than the other weapons you've given the player. I keep forgetting I have the gravity gun because I haven't had a reason to use it, and I just realized that. Okay, I think that's a good note for you. I'd be able to... I can use the gravity gun right now, but it really... I forgot about it because I didn't have any reminders to use it, which, I mean, I didn't have any reason to use it before, which would have reminded me. Okay, scared me. Whoa! Oh, I'm behind the destructible cover. Don't kill me. I'm not done playing. Excuse me. Oh, the Half-Life blue that says this is your objective. Classic. Oh, cool. Okay. A little more ammo. I like how everything in here is a crate, because as I said, that's the destructible stuff. Oh, more health. Brilliant. Oh, cool. I missed this at first. You need the key from a briefcase and to get the power back on. Okay. Okay. This is a good subtle option. I just noticed this. If the player had any reason to break these, I don't think there was combat in here except for head grab, but for argument's sake, like I was having fun just breaking boxes earlier. If the player was just like, oh, there's a box under me, and they're crawling through the vent, and they broke it, this fall damage wouldn't have hurt them, but they would have lost the signifier, hey, you're supposed to drop down here. So I see clearly a couple of potential options, both of which would work. And that's something that Half-Life does a lot and is very cool, which is always give you lots of options for the sake of it, like just to make things more believable. Nothing in the real world has only like one use. You can improvise it for other stuff. More platforming, awesome. Everything should have multiple uses. Well, that makes me sad. That makes me sad. Alright, my friend, I'm going to play back to the spot that I had just gotten to. And I recommend an autosave because I was not thinking... That's a reasonable surprise, kill the player in one touch, because that's a later on room, and so you're ramping up in difficulty. So I think it's fine to discover how that works. It kills you in one shot just by touching it and being killed by that. But I do recommend an autosave to keep the player from having to replay the whole level to go back there. And to finish what I was saying before, everything should have more than one function, and you're doing that well with those boxes. That's what Steve named his company, Double Function, after, is that principle that everything should have more than one function in a level. Okay, Bethrezen, as I said, I'm going to stop this recording and then start a new recording when I'm back at the laser beams to jump over. So I'll be back.